Hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to tell you the absolute truth about recovering from childbirth. I'm not going to hold anything back, so if you are squeamish or eating your tea or want the softly version, don't watch this video. But if you want to be told the absolute truth about recovering from childbirth, keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos all about parenting tips, tricks, hacks and advice and everything that I wish I'd known before I had my 4 children and I had to figure out the hard way. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. The first thing you need to know about recovering from childbirth is that you are going to get through it. You will survive in a hormone-fueled haze. The first week or so after having a baby is a blur, is probably the best way to describe it. A blur is a very good way to describe it. You're probably tired. Pregnancy means you probably haven't slept probably for about 9 months. And then chances are you've missed a night or 2 of sleep, having labour to deal with and all that. So your body has been through a lot. Your body has basically run several marathons in a row on no sleep. But you can do it. You will cope and get through it. It is so important that you know that. Your gushing love for this beautiful new baby that you actually made, it's like actual magic, will get you through it. As much as you're going to feel a little bit like you've been run over, sorry about that, when you look at your baby, you're going to think, oh, that's what it's for. I hate to break this to you, but going for a wee afterwards is going to be a little bit scary. And going for number 2 is going to be worse. But it's not as bad as you think it's going to be. And the worst thing you can do is hold off doing it. So you need to drink more fluids to dilute your wee so that it's not so stingy and burny, rather than not drink because you're scared to go for a wee, if that makes sense. Also, as frightening as the number 2 is going to be, it's not going to be quite as bad as you have it in your head. Be brave, get it done, go to the loo as much as you can, and the more you get out, the more you can move past it. Oh, and take a jug of water to the loo with you, so you can pour on some cold stuff to soothe down below. You can thank me later. The next thing you need to know, again, not the most pleasant, but you're going to bleed afterwards. A lot. And you're probably going to forget how much you bleed afterwards, even if you've had a baby before. When I had my second baby, I bought 1 pack of maternity towels. There were 10 in there and they lasted me until about lunchtime. So stock up on these essentials that you're going to need. Bleeding afterwards is totally normal. Obviously, it's only maternity pads, no tampons at all. You're going to get a nasty infection if you do that. All this stuff, all this gunge that has been there for 9 months needs to work its way out, but make sure you've got the pads and things to catch it as it does. The other things that are quite good to have are kind of those puppy pad sheets that go on your bed. So if there is excess bleeding while you are sleeping, it will save your sheets. What you tend to find is while you are feeding, while you're breastfeeding your baby, your uterus is contracting and that causes more blood, and then when you stand up, it kind of washes out. So that's not terribly pleasant. I hope none of you are eating right now. Sorry, just don't want to hide the truth from you lot. Sorry if it's TMI. Another home truth you're not going to like. The after pains are sort of like early labour, and you might think, hey, I've had a baby, they weren't that bad. They get worse with each baby. Sorry, ladies. So yeah, as you're feeding your baby, your uterus is contracting, which is great because it's sucking everything back into where it wants to be, but it will cause pain. So make sure you have stocked up your house on painkillers that are safe to use while you are breastfeeding. They used to give you all the good stuff years ago, and now you're down to paracetamol and ibuprofen because they've realised that it's not good for breastfeeding babies. So yeah, stock up on your paracetamol and ibuprofen so you've got them on hand and you can take them to prevent feeling the full extent of the after pains. Next piece of information that again is not the most fun. But your business end is going to be inspected quite a number of times after you deliver. You think after you've delivered you're going to be left alone, but certainly if you've had stitches, even if you haven't had stitches, your midwife's going to want to have a little look down there to see what's going on. But the good news is, after you've had a baby, you no longer care about this stuff, because after you've been through labour, that stuff is small fry. Something else that you may not know, midwives are obsessed with clots. They want to know if you've passed any clots, they want to know the size of the clots, and in fact a lot of them will say, did you keep the clot for me to have a look at? Now their obsession with this disgusting stuff is with good reason. They are looking to see if you have any retained products, which means little bits of placenta stuck inside you, potentially giving you infections such as sepsis. So it's with good reason that they're obsessed with these clots, but it is also a little bit weird to be discussing these things. You just end up thinking, how surreal is my life right now? Next thing you need to know, there will be whole days where showering just seems like too much work. But if you can physically manage it, because you have someone to look after the baby, or you have a bouncy chair you can put next to the shower or something, do it. Do it, do it, do it. It will make you feel a gazillion times better, I promise you. When, after I had my 4th baby, I was in hospital and I had sepsis, I didn't have a shower for a couple of days, I had drips on my arms and I was just too poorly. When I did eventually manage to drag myself to the shower and wash, I actually felt so much better that I thought I was cured and ready to go home. I wasn't, it's just that's how much better I felt. So seriously, if you can make time to shower, it's really worth the effort. And the last thing I need to tell you is it is all worth it. I'm sorry if I frightened you with some shocking home truths about the reality of recovering from labour, but this is the most important thing. It is worth every stitch, every pain, every drop of blood, sweat and tears when you get to cuddle your beautiful baby. So if you are due to have a baby soon, I hope it goes very well. I wish you loads of luck. Let me know below when you're due. I hope I haven't frightened you. My aim was not to frighten, but just to tell you guys the stuff that people don't talk about. I hope you found this helpful. If you've liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.